it's a good reminder, this song and all the songs, I think we all process anger differently. And for some people, you're a creative person, I'm a creative person. We have
Mhm.
language to talk about this stuff, goes through our heads all day long. It's in our text to
Yeah.
our friends and stuff. But
Hmm.
I think there are people who crave seeing this written out because
Hmm.
they're not a creative person, or they don't know how to get the
Uh,
ideas in their head out onto the page. And this
mhm.
for them is as big a tool to process what they're feeling as, dancing to Drowning Pool is for somebody else.
Yeah. And it reminds me, you are going to blush. Again, because you're so fucking humble. And so I mean this. When I was listening to it, I've heard it before, but I realized this is a quick mention. It's how I met you, because after the election, or the first election of Trump, you released this video, that you had the same kind of words and the same kind of language, plain spoken directly into the camera, about the issues that we were facing with this decision that the country made. And I'm only saying this because you mentioned being artist and being somebody who has this stuff in their head all the time. And not only did you could have texted that to your friends, right? But you decided to face a camera and say it in public in the way that she is, right? I'm not
Yeah.
putting you guys in the same boat, because I know you're going to go, no, 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 no. So that's what I'm not doing. But I'm saying it had the same visceral effect on me, and that's how our friendship started. Because I was like, yo, that was amazing, girl.
Oh gosh, well, thank you for that.
Yeah.
It was my introduction into the fact that my brain doesn't work like everyone else's brain.
Yeah.
Not like
Mm-hmm.
like none of our brains work the same. Not that
Sure.
my brain is special or anything, but that
Mm-hmm.
there are people who were struggling in the wake of the 2016 election,
Mm-hmm.
and they said to me, like, you took everything that was in my head that I couldn't find words for.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that is valuable, and I think that's something that gets lost in the talk when we talk about art.
Yeah.
And that's, that there are people who, you um need to see it somewhere. And
Yeah.
it is, when you have background noise and you kind of
Mm-hmm.
can't process whatever stress and anxiety is going on in your life, you kind of
Mm-hmm.
can't function, or it's
Yeah.
hard to.
Yeah.
And so it is an important thing. It is an important thing to do. And I think
Yeah.
this work is, this piece,
Mm-hmm.
Raise the Roof, is so important because it is for the people who can't put it into words, but it's also for the
Exactly.
people like you and I who can put it into words
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and need to see it from a different perspective, or,
Yeah.
need to, or want to be reminded, and don't want to we were talking earlier about getting numb to things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, don't want to get so into the protests that we forget what we're protesting for.
Exactly. Exactly.